One of the wonderful things about Osprey Valley is the fact that we have three very different golf courses here on the property. Each course has its own design, style, characteristics. In ways, each course has developed its own personality. We've decided to work on developing logos and brand identities for each of those three courses to build on the fact that we have three incredible and very different golf courses. I do love the if you know, you know aspect of the Heathlands logo. Heathlands is part of this property, and yet in a way it sits somewhat removed from the main clubhouse and the other two golf courses. The fescue is the dominant characteristic, I would say, that people recall from when they play here. Unfortunately, most of us have had the pleasure of hitting into that fescue and know that it's one of the, not only is it part of the character of the course, but it's one of the defenses of the golf course. And our thought there was to put together a very simple representation of the character of the Heathlands course. And there was no better representation of that than some simple strands of fescue grass. When I think about the Hoot course, I think about waste bunkers and pine trees. I think of one of the prettier golf courses that I've had the opportunity to play. It's the type of golf course that encourages aggressive play at times if you want to score well, if you want to play well. As you move through the golf course, there are shots that call for you to step up and hit a shot, and hit an aggressive shot. And I think that the characteristics of that aspect of the golf course are reflected in the logo that we've chosen, the aggressive owl representing the golf course. It's still somewhat playful, consistent with the overall approach we like to take here, but at the same time, I think it speaks to the type of play that you need to bring in order to play the Hoot. The North was originally intended to be a golf course that was fun to play, and dare I say, tricked you into thinking you played better than you really did. And as we've moved through the renovation phase in order to bring the course to a championship standards, that's something that we didn't want to move away from. In fact, I think we've embraced the wide tree lines, the playability of the course, particularly from the forward tees. It's always been a big, brawny course. We've made it even more so with the renovations to the golf course. The logo that we've chosen is inspired by a black coy wolf that has been known to roam the golf course, particularly in wintertime. It becomes quite bold and in its travels through the golf course. The idea was, in order to reflect that playfulness and the fun aspect of the golf course, the coy wolf is stealing one of our flags and running away with it. And I think it's a wonderful representation of both the history of the North, but also the new North as it plays today.